I'm your host, and I'd like to say hello to everyone and welcome you back to the Shiba Inu land, your home for your cryptocurrency dose. The Ripple of Van Winkle, I hope that everyone is having a wonderful day today. It is Thursday, February 29th, and you are aware of what it actually means. At this very moment, in the beautiful and bright southwest region of Florida, the monthly close is approaching, and I don't know how many hours it is. My math is still on, and it is still early. I have a huge night ahead of me. I have a kickball game at 630, and I have another one at 730, but I'm going to miss that and hurry over to softball because we have a semifinals matchup at 730, and we might make it to the finals at 830. I'm excited, and I can't wait. It seems as like softball has just begun, but it is already coming to a close. Little disappointing news coming from last night I was looking forward to at the park heading at the Cooper Sock doing a little wine tasting. But, you probably don't know if you're not from Florida from Thanksgiving to Easter all the snowbirds are down here. We couldn't get in. I mean, there wasn't a spot, the bar was packed, so what we're gonna do is probably go on Saturday, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with not upset about it. It is what it is. But, what the snowbirds, they get out early. They don't mess around early. Bird gets the worm. The old saying in this video, we need to talk about where we have come to present day and where we currently are. We're going to look at each bar. We're going to talk about how far each bar is from its all-time high a pick. You never seen in regards to XRP. We're going to hear an old but goody clip talking about 27 trillion a year sitting in Nostro Vostro accounts, which is going to lead us into XRP, and the chart we also would have. Even yesterday, folks, I'm pretty confident we can call it the bull run is here, so without further ado, let's get in these prices. It is currently up 5.83% in the past 24 hours of theory. Oh, it is up 5% coming out 3,470. Bitcoin is currently trading at $62,592. 59 cents because, as you can see, what took place the day before, I'm not sure what you want to call it. You can call it manipulation. I'm not sure, to tell you the truth. I don't know at this time. But Coinbase went down once again. And what happened? XRP's price was about to break over the 60-cent barrier, which is a tough resistive mark, and Coinbase crashed. $334 billion. We are less than 400 billion away from the all-time high, but it's not even having yet. The fund hasn't even gotten started when Bitcoin breaks its all-time high. That's when the fund's going to begin. That's when a lot of FOMO is going to begin. A lot of people thought it was going to happen yesterday. I wasn't on the same page. I told you the targets to look for Bitcoin was going into 61 to 62K. We nailed it again. We nailed our target for Bitcoin right now. What do? We sit back today. We observe, we see how the markets react, as you can see in the past hour, to fight in a little bit of red, to look at the currency market caps in a little bit of red. Well, but we will get an update on where the market's going to go next, because remember, the all points still need time to run before the halving, as Bitcoin's going to get some liquidation. So here's a wick down. XRP got a 599 at even 10. Ouch, 60 for a split second. Then what happened? The massive wick down all the way to 55-cent region. So we are rebounding. We are recovering. It would be nice today to see XRP get above that 62-cent mark now. James Rule said, do you remember the struggles? Who remembers? This good old dial-up days. This is where we came from. Think about this. It's probably almost 20 years ago, to be honest with you. Dial-up modems took forever to use the internet to access anything. Email was a pain in the butt. No one really knew how to do it. Look how far we had advanced. You can send an email anywhere in the world now. 2 clicks, 1 to open Gmail, 1 to click send. That's it, but for some crazy reason, we can't send money anywhere in the world for some crazy reason. We have trillions of dollars trapped in these Nostro Booster accounts, but don't worry, that's going to change. As you know, today's the last day to get your Lux lines if you do purchase them today, and I have a feeling we're going To see a crazy amount of buys today, make sure you sign them over to your wallet so you qualify for the XRP airdrop that comes to you on the 1st. It comes every single 1st. But if you don't sign over your NFT, you're not going to get the airdrop because I don't know who purchased the NFT. We take a Snapchat from each and every holder, but we are unable to collect that information until it has been signed over to your wallet. Credit card XRP is accepted, and you should keep in mind that you will receive XRP back on the 1st anniversary of each month. I just had Keith on my show yesterday. Keith is doing the live stream today. I'm going to link his little channel below. Check it out. It's an 11 p.m. Eastern. It's a very, very late night live stream, and he goes over a ton of crypto and he looks at the charts. It is a very educational show. Yes, it's 100% free. When you can sit back, you can watch, but we spoke about HBAR because HBAR is one of my holdings. He said, you know, if you're looking for a better HBAR buy, and you're probably looking at about like 11 and
half 12 cents, and then we're going to see a little bit of a correction. What just happened to HBR? We saw it touch there, and then we got the correction back into the 10-cent region. This thing is geared up to run again, and it's currently making a move right now. Ajay said, hey friendly.
Reminder, HBAR is still 83. 4% below its all-time high. Do you not think HBAR is going to break its all-time high? I see people out there calling for a $1, $2, even a $3 target for HBAR. We're sitting at about 11 cents. If it gets to $1, that's a 10x. I will pick a 10x in these markets any single day of the week, folks. Any day of the week. This is what we're here for. This is what we signed up for. And as Keith taught me, it's not about how big your bag is. It's about the amount of X's that you get on your return bag. Because I looked at him when I had my HBAR and I compared it to my XRP bag. I'm like, man, I just want to buy enough HBAR to catch up to my XRP. And he's like, don't worry about that. Who cares about bag size? It only cares about the amount of X's that you get, because I can hold, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of XRP, for example, and if it only does a 2x, but I hold a little amount of each bar and it does a 20x, where am I making my bigger returns? And think about that. Chad said, here's one pick. I never posted.
Oh, was this the Tucker Carlson show showing off XRP the way I see it? It was a question. Do you think this implies something that I do?
What are your thoughts on those? I want you to think about that. I want you to look at this. Here is a clip from the German interview that took place yesterday when they were pushing for a $5 to $10 XRP. What do you think about their role in investing in policy sign?
What do you think they know?
$27 trillion every year ever since the Nostra accounts were created, and nobody uses them. Pay attention to both us and the banking system that corresponds to us. Is expensive and it's inefficient, mostly because it means that if I want to get money to India, I either have to have funds in an Indian bank account sitting there waiting for a payment to be funded, or I have to have a bank who's willing to lend me that money in order to pay it out. I can't in read. Time get Indian rupee from Brazil in the